Hello everyone, and welcome to Fableheim and Ragtag Crew. Now, I played this Slay the Spire influenced game about 2 or 3 months ago during its playtest, and I was recently reached out to by developers, or someone on their behalf, and given some keys to play its current iteration, which hasn't changed too much, but it's, from my understanding, has been polished up a little bit, and there is a new class. So we'll be playing that today, and just checking it out. The keys were given to me to raffle, but raffling on YouTube is a pain in the butt. But do not worry, I have made sure they've wound up in good hands. So with that out of the way, I know, not abusing keys to get more views. What type of YouTuber am I? Anyway, with that out of the way, let's take a look at Ragtag Crew once again. Now, I'm only going to be doing one run here because I kind of know what to expect. This will just be showing off the video game, what's new, and what it has to offer. There are 3 difficulties: new to the desert, easier battles, cruel events less likely, scavenger, which is the suggested difficulty what we will be playing on, and wasteland veteran, which offers tougher battles, and cruel events are more likely. Cruel events are pretty rude, so, turn those off. Here are the 5 backgrounds: the savage, the rogue, the veteran, the mercenary, and the technomancer. Now, they have all these skills over here that are changing, but skills primarily come from their personalities down here, of which there is the daredevil, the egghead, the eye-catcher, the hermit, and the lone wolf. The most important thing between the classes is, besides their portrait, which is beautiful for the technomancer, is their abilities. Everyone has a basic attack, and all of the classes have... I'm not sure why these are separated, to be honest, but we'll find out, I suppose. An ability here for the technomancer to bring it on, and then 2 abilities over here. The numbers are really small in this game, and that caught me off guard the first time that I played. But our group composition today is going to be a sausage fest. We're going to have the mercenary, who wasn't available last time I played, and he is going to be our egghead. Of course, he has lived long and through many challenging trials. So our mercenary, who shall be named not Dan? What shall your name be, Mr. Mercenary? Our mercenary's name shall be Jacob. 3 key fighting, this is entirely because of you. But anyway, he is going to be our egghead because, like I said, he has survived through many trials, so his investigation and knowledge is quite on par. The mercenary, besides the basic attack, has a protecto bot. Deploys a bot with 7 health and 2 to 3 attack, with ability +1 against robots. I don't think we'll be fighting many robots. Skip your next action. Oh, skip your next action. Okay, ability power affects the robot's health. Requires an ally slot. Oh, so we get to summon something interesting. Stand your guard, which is really why I wanted him, because I want him to stand in the front line with a friend to give both of them shields, affected by ability power. And the Vaporwave Ink Gun deals 1 to 2, 2 to 4 of crit damage to an enemy line, affected by ability power, refreshes other abilities. All abilities in this final slot refresh other abilities, because they don't naturally refresh, which is an interesting balancing act for this game. So this could be fun. And Jacob's frontline companion is Barbar. That was the name of the savage in the previous run, because I am creative. And of course, he is a daredevil, brave and always ready to fight. The rest of you aren't? Well, that's your problem. Max athletics, because of course the savage would be. Basic attack, combo attack, deal 1 to 2, 2 to 4 of crit damage to an enemy twice, affected by ability power. The boomerang, deal 2, 4 of crit damage to an enemy, and +2, +4 of crit, bonus damage to targets that plan to attack, affected by ability power. Spoiler alert, most things are going to attack you. And Bristle Bird Challenge, provoke an enemy and get +1, +2 of crit, armor until the end of turn. Ability power affects bonus armor, refreshes other abilities, so it's basically a taunt. It's very important. And you might be wondering, so many things say ability power affects this, ability power improves that. So it's time to improve ability power. Your name isn't Ray. It's Han. Not Hyun. Han. This is our veteran and our backliner, who is an eye-catcher because he is charming. Look at that smile. Like I said, he's Han. He, of course, has the basic attack, Fortified, to give an ally +1 armor for the whole battle and +1 until the end of turn. Each ally can only be affected once. The Suppression Fire, deal 2 to 3, 4 to 6 of crit damage to an enemy and lower their attack damage by 2 until the end of turn. Ability power affects the damage dealt, and, most importantly, give an ally +2 ability power for their next action. Refreshes other abilities. I really love this ability, and it will hopefully serve us well. I did turn off the tutorial, so hopefully I remember what I'm doing. Every adventure has a beginning. Yours was buying a map that leads to a cache somewhere across the desert. Supposedly, this cache holds immense riches. That's it. That's your motivation for the journey. It probably wouldn't sound noble to some people. Those people have never lived in poverty. I do like the writing in this game. It's pretty good. So we are here in this lovely settlement. Can I visit the settlement? No. Because that is where we acquired our stuff. Wow, Jacob has some sass. We are in the back line. Very good. That position looks perfectly fine. What is a man? To some, a miserable little pile of secrets. To other, a sizable pile of zinc creds and trinkets on an easily disposed slab of meat. A group of people approach you, and it only takes a glance to see they belong to the second type. Alright, so things are supposedly more legible. And I don't disagree with that. Mostly. It looks like two people are planning to attack our lovely engineer Jacob, or mercenary Jacob, for many damages. We're already fighting 4 enemies, which is concerning. Can I just kill them? That would be great. I can run now. All characters skip a turn to run away. Only available if nobody acted this turn. Okay. So you can't do stuff and then run. That's unfortunate. So, our options here. We could just kill people. Killing people is fun. That's what a barbar would say, right? So, it doesn't look like I need to pick anyone in particular. So if we take a combo attack, this almost one-shots them if I crit. That's unfortunate. I'm going to be overkilling so much. What's your attack again? That would be 3 to 4 at the ability power. So I think it's best I just kill something. That seems ideal. I'd like to kill something and pop the shields. Can I do that? Yes. Probably. So if we hit this guy, it'll be 4. Very good. Throw that little boomerang. And then we can hit him for 2. And life is good. Now we stand our grounds. And we stand our grounds. That kind of hurt, though. Like a hit with a pebble. What is this? Oh. I hate accuracy reduction. It makes me sad. To play a robot with 7 health and 2 to 3 attack damage. It's called a Protectobot, but it doesn't protect me. That seems weird. Once again, Jacob is being attacked. And my eliminations have been dramatically reduced, so we're just going to taunt this. Come at me, brah. And we will armor him up. Hopefully for greatness. And then I suppose we'll summon the Protective Bond. Maybe he'll do something, who knows. The Hermit personality, I forgot to mention this, has a lizard friend. That's their gem. Alright, I have to skip my turn for this. That's fine. I have a rocket. I see. I see. That wasn't particularly great, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna be a buffin and a tauntin. Or killin. Killin. I could have just one-shot him. Consequences. This would be 6 to 8. Do I just taunt him? Maybe. I remember loving the taunt with like armor and stuff. Because armor's a flat damage reduction. The barrier is just like a second health. You are very annoying, lady. Do you know that? Supremely annoying. Oh, that's how that works. I thought it would be this way. Okay. But as the game mentioned, I missed. Oh, they're going after me. Bruh. That's rude. I'd love to attack. I really would. Do I just roll the dice? I think I do. Nailed it. Sometimes YOLO works. And sometimes it makes you sad. We'll fortify ourselves and we'll just shoot this at this lady. Ooh, hit it. My poor robot. No, no. Having a fourth companion is very convenient. This is going to be my veteran once again. This is particularly a good ability. Okay. So this guy's kind of like a tanky boy. Sit there tanky kind of tanky boy. Not a taunt stuff tanky boy. Probably would have been better if I... hard to say. Actually, no, it's not. It probably would have been better if I increased your ability power than double attacked. Taking so much damage from this silly sniper. Alrighty, we'll just buff that. I'm running out of stuff. Ability power increases my health on this robot. Very nice. Okay. I'm figuring out how the mercenary works. I can't say I'm a huge fan, but it's fine. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. This would be 6. This would be 6 or 8. Okay. Nice. Or 16. Okay. We have a new ability for Jacob. Ram. Deal 2 to 3, 4 to 6 damage if an enemy to an enemy, and make them take 1 more damage from attack for 2 turns. Okay, so this is a vulnerability. Those are pretty good. Maybe I should have a vulnerability. Give an ally 4, 8 if crit. Shields give 9, 18 if crit shields, instead if enemies are not planning to attack the targeted ally. Oh. Shields persist between turns, so this could actually be really good. To keep our veterans safe, specifically. Give an ally +1 ability power for the whole battle and +1 ability for the next action. Oh, I see. So this is like the defense thing that Han has, but, you know, once per turn. I think I'm going to give him Ram just for more support. Ironic, they wanted to loot others, yet they could not save themselves from being looted. We got the life support system. Prevent fatal damage once per battle. Unlike some other gangs, these bandits have no uniforms or insignias, yet on every single body you find a stiletto. The stilettos are too small to serve as actual weapons and have different designs, but in a different way, each of them has a depiction of an eye on the hilts. Sometimes an odd eye-hilted stiletto is a clue, leading to a thrilling chase after a dangerous enemy. And sometimes an odd eye-hilted stiletto is just an odd eye-hilted stiletto. At least that's the best you can make of it. At least it's decent scrap. We got some money from that. So Barbar is going to get this. There we go. It's just a one-time click. It's not a drag or anything. And I think I can heal, right? If I count, yes. 6 food, huh? 6 food's a lot of food, team. Take 5. Time to have some rest. You untangle your tired muscle. Who could have thought there were so many organs in the human body to be exhausted? I've been thinking, Mr. Egghead. Have you ever considered why we don't have any sort of centralized government? I think local tribes would benefit from it greatly. Are you serious? Do you remember what the last sort of centralized government did to us, Mr. Daredevil? They weren't nice people, sure, but look around. It's like we're living in the rubber age. People are plagued by the issues that have long been solved by technology. It's just that we're too fractured to recreate all that knowledge and rebuild civilization. What for? So that once again a small pool of people could accumulate all that knowledge and set them upon the rest of us when the fuckers flee the planet? Hasn't history taught you anything? Never give an inch of power over you. Ah, is this a political compass type of situation? The authoritarian versus libertarian axis? Lovely. I love to discuss politics. Nothing ever goes wrong when people discuss politics. Surely you both understand that there's no ultimate solution to your question, and that different forms of government fit different societies depending on the specific issue they need to tackle. I do, however, happen to have a manifesto that explains my views of our current society, and it's only 40 pages long. Now which of you would like to read it first? Jacob and Barbar are curiously unanimous. That's a funny event. High risk, high reward, huh? Well, let's go to the settlement, and then we can hit a camp here. Camps are good. As the party camps, Jacob notices a swelling on Han's forearm and demands to take a look. Han recoils with a scream. That's not like him at all. I know this type of discoloration. That is a skin burrower, a type of parasite, a desert creature. We need to get it out immediately. Pour cold water on it. Let's use our intelligence. Splash. With painful jerking motion, the insect digs itself out of Han's body, falls to the ground, and burrows out immediately. Indeed, desert creatures hate all things cold and wet. Jacob's face is an open book, an enthralling story of how your band of misfits clearly don't deserve his brilliance. Infuriating. We only have 2 food left, Tim. I need some food. You arrive to a cursed village. How do you know it's cursed? Simple. The locals tell you as much. Their yield of mushrooms has been waning, you see, and surely the only possible explanation is that they've been cursed by a nearby witch. Duh. You look well endowed in the weapons department. Would your kind people be interested in doing some witch murdering on our behalf? We'll pay you, of course. I mean, yeah, but, Do I want to actually explain the cause? They might think I'm a witch. Yeah, sure, whatever. Sure, why not? It's not the stupidest thing you've done for money. Perhaps you won't have to kill her, after all. The locals might not like you, but they sure like your Zincreds. You can shop here as long as you keep the small talk to yourself. I just need food. Yeah. Like, I don't know, 10, maybe? It doesn't seem worth buying equipment. It's very expensive. Make an ally resist fatal damage twice. That could be good. This is a revive. Food. Some of my runs, food was perfectly fine. And others of my runs, food was a really big pain in the butt. Alright, we'll wait. Jacob is just the kind of person to overturn a random stone and find a hidden cache of food beneath. See my point? Must be from another scavenger group. Later, you'll think if karma would balance itself out by an equally random stroke of bad luck. Now you ponder the real dilemma. Do you eat the old and likely spoiled food? Free food. But it's old and likely rotten. There's a good chance we'll catch a disease. A free disease. Let's pick the unspoiled food. I appreciate them telling me my success because I've already forgotten what the scale's off of. Let's go, Egghead. Jacob sorts through the food. It takes a while, but surprisingly, the unexpected balancing stroke of bad luck that you all anxiously expected doesn't happen. All you get is free food and a good mood. Didn't I tell you, sometimes free food is just free food. I think my foresights warrant a free personal ration, so I'm grabbing some. And before you object, don't. I'll have to borrow that. Before you object, just don't. It's fine. Han now respects Jacob. Personality in interpersonal relationships is a thing in this game. I'm not sure really how much of a thing. And I think their goal is a little ambitious, but hey. Ambitious projects are always amusing. You come across a giant cave, its entrance decorated with sneering skulls. What a nice and cozy place. Definitely not filled with monsters and cannibalistic savages. I think this is where the witch was supposed to live. Remember, the shroom cursor? Who could forget cursed mushrooms? Inside the cave, you find an old woman in an extremely fancy horn skull. She's roasting something six-legged by the fire, among an assortment of bottles, junk, scurrying creatures, and... Hey, are those armored greaves in the corner? +2 armor. Ooh. Also creepy skulls. Lots and lots of creepy skulls on the inside, too. But the lady, calling herself the Waste Weaver, isn't creepy at all. The skulls belong to various beasts that used to serve her, and then met their natural deaths. She keeps the bones to grind into powders, make potions, and heal the locals. I feel bad for attacking her. Like, I kind of just want to buy the armored greaves with food and move on. Is that bad of me? Breaking my promise and all? I mean, they're crazy, the mushroom-cursed people. I would like some money, though. But do I have to go back there? I do need money. We're coming up to the training camp, for which I need money. I'm assuming I get the armored greaves if I kill her. Alright, well, murder hobo. Nothing personal, but apart from that luxurious skull, there's also a bounty on your head. Business is business. Oh my. Life loss 1. 1 damage to every enemy. Enemy ability power is reduced by 1 to 2 until the end of battle. Loses 35% actually after each enemy maneuver. So I actually want to kill this. Kind of want to kill her too, but I kind of want to kill this. This is really annoying. How do I kill that most efficiently? I figured it out. I don't like the answer because it's very offensive. Which, I mean, you know, be aggressive and all, but... Alright, well, here we go. I ram this. Then I encourage. And then I double attack. Would have been great if that crit. That would have been real nice. Just supreme. I've reduced ability power. Oh, the veteran's gonna get punched here. I kind of want to kill this. It's actually attacking this turn, so it's not the biggest priority. I can kill it next turn or something. So we can do this. I can nerf the damage of this guy. We can just buff armor. Maybe we'll crit. Oh, I got +0. Okay, never mind. Barbar, no. Oh, she heals. Okay, I should kill it. I should kill this now. Oh, and she removed the debuff too. Ah, of course she did. That was kind of my whole plan, team. Ah! Should have killed it. Should have killed it. Should have killed it. I knew it. Hey, there was this really great feature in... let's see. Nope. In Eratus, which some of the Eratus developers are working on this game, by the way, there was a feature where you could quit to main menu and reload the fight at the beginning. And it was that feature alone that got me to clear the hardest difficulty in the game. So, you know, a man can hope that it was here too. Really? Barbarian's pretty dead. Maybe? How am I alive? I am somehow alive, team. But not for long at this rate. I need to... How do I do this? We got the power. Now we do this. And now I have to do this. Okay. We're alive, but now I kind of need to win. I kind of sort of have to win now. Because this is going to kill me. Which is weird. That's never killed anyone. What if armor blocks this damage? That'd be very convenient. Feel dead. Oh, right, I already gave him armor. Oh, you used to be able to stack this, didn't you? That's new and intriguing. And unfortunate. But I won. I died. I'm not dead yet. I've still got my gun. You underestimate my gun at your own peril. Oof. There we go. We have a nano machine. We're alive. He's attacking. And now we win. Okay. That wasn't stressful at all. What are you talking about? This is perfectly calculated. Success level D. Okay. Mr. Barbar. Taunt. Provoke an enemy and lower their attack damage by 3. Would this replace my other one? I don't think so. It shouldn't. Slap. Provoke an enemy and deal 6 damage if available. So this is basically like my reset ability, but better. And this, 2 to 3, 4 to 6 to an enemy row. Wonder if an AoE attack could be good. I'm gonna take Taunt. The lady falls to the floor, as do her friends. One Beast's paw covers her protectively, even in death. You'd have to be very cold not to be irked by this. You'd also have to be very stupid not to take advantage of your victory. The trip to Shroomville, or whatever it was called, and back takes less time than you expect. The inhabitants of the cursed village are hazy and barely remember the bounty they promised. They're not swindlers, they're just, like, chill. Can I rest my way out of this? I can! Time to have some rest. You entangle your tired muscles. Who could have thought there'd be so many human Barbar mumbles something under his breath. What did you say? I said, in my worst horrors, I never expected to travel with a flock of chickens. Look at yourselves. All you ever do is run, 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 avoid, escape. For hells, you're too chicken shit to even eat strong pepper. You know we don't have strong pepper. Bam, and Barbar is in his face. He was looking for an excuse, and today, the pepper is good enough. But Han does not retaliate. He offers a sad smile. I hate it too. Without spices, meat tastes worse than my shoe soles. You know how I know? I checked. He raises his foot. There's a bite hole in the sole. This is just too stupid to get angry over. Barbar sags, fury leaving him. Han pats him on the shoulder and he offers a piece of meat. It turns out the meat was somewhat better than shoe soles after all, even without strong pepper. Han and the Barbar discuss frustration, bravery, and taste until the stars begin to sing their lullabies. Han now likes Barbar. Barbar now likes Han. Barbar gets +1 morale. See, I told you, food solves everything. You come across a camp of fellow scavengers, your colleagues. With a quick glance, both parties realize that none could kill the other easily, so you decide that today, friendly cooperation is the most frugal choice. Jolly cooperation. They've scouted the area extensively, so you can probably learn a thing or two from them. Wait, aren't you that guy? The one that did that thing? With the guy's tongue, his belly button, and a pair of pincers. Han smiles modestly. In a second, scavengers surround him like flies, offering to see their tats, their pets, their loot, and their best price. Seems like you're traveling with a star. You can buy cheap here, don't miss your chance, but selling here is a bad deal. Now this is the training camp. The training camp is incredibly powerful because, you can train. Shocker, I know. You can give additional skills to people, which I don't think we're going to need. Or you can level up. Now, I think we're going to level up Han to give him more stuff to do. So, ready, give an ally +1 ability power for the whole battle, and +1 ability power for the next actions. Oh. Huh. Give it all. Skip your next action to deal 7 to 8, 14 to 16 if crit. I see. Deal 4 to 5, 8 to 10 if crit damage to a random enemy. We'll take ready. And now we can upgrade one of our abilities. So, I think this is new too. We can Suppressive Fire Plus, which increases the damage and reduces the attack damage. Or Provoke the... Nope, not provoking. Or we can upgrade Fortify, which makes it so it's +2 armor till the end of the turn. Give a +2 armor for the whole battle. Target exhausts its abilities. Huh. Target exhausts its abilities. That sounds not great. We're just going to go for the better suppressive fire. And now we go shop. We have these Greaves. Takes both equipment slots, get a bonus action first turn of the fight. Ooh. +2 ability power when your health is full. Makes allies' next action a critical success. Alright, we're going to buy the exoskeleton. That's exactly all of my money. It was perfectly calculated. Now, the reason I want this is because we're going to give these armored boots to Barbar, who will hopefully continue taunting. But with an extra... Actually, I'm curious. If we give the extra action to this guy, can I turn one summon the bot and then not have to suffer through the whole skip your next action thing? I also don't know what this slot is. But I was thinking about giving it to Han. That way I can ready up and fortify on turn 1. Which might just be the play. I could also ready myself and then suppressive fire plus something. Alright, here you go, Han. I really like Han, in case you couldn't tell. He's definitely not my favorite character. The sky darkens, a sandstorm is about to hit. You see a cave big enough to accommodate the party, which means it's also big enough to accommodate some toothy fauna. We can outrun the sandstorm, which is a 95% chance, or we can investigate, which is a personal check. Honestly, I think I just outrun it. Just taking Barbar's thing. You're a leaf of paper on the wind. Watch how you soar. You soar well enough to outpace the storm and not have a beloved crew member die in these tragically mundane circumstances. That would have been a terrible shame. Barbar gets +1 morale, Han gets +1 morale, Barbar, Jacob, and Han all lose 1 hit point. That would have been a terrible shame. This is a safe and comfortable place. You set up camp and allow yourself to relax. When you close your eyes, the pebbles under your back even feel kind of like a massage, or rest for free. Time to have some rest. You untangle your tired muscles. Jacob has gained the well-rested trait. Alrighty. Well, it was an arduous time, my friends. I can't zoom out the map, huh? But we did it. We made it all across the wasteland, and we find ourselves at the den. Home to particularly dangerous enemies, and particularly bountiful rewards. My food issue was never an issue. The air smells of chemicals. A group of thugs seem to have burgled a technomancer guild and is currently dragging the loot away. Some barrels are cracked, leaking contents all over the place. The thug's leader is Big Boy Billy, a man with a barrel-sized belly and a nut-sized brain. It is extremely unwise to disturb someone else's smuggling operation, but the passage is too narrow to just sneak on by. A scout bird flies over with an anxious screech. If you do nothing, they will discover you. And Big Boy Billy never leaves witnesses. Now we can distract him, which is challenging. Persuasion and willpower. I don't have a whole lot of those. Or we can blow up the barrels, which is a personal check of stealth and knowledge. So whichever I choose is a 50-50. Great. I think we'll try... Jacob's got a lot of the star. He's got a lot of opportunity to show off. So let's give Han the 50-50 chance. Everyone flip your coin. Here we go. Big Boy Billy, if that isn't you, darn, that pile of loot is impressive. Truly worthy of the kind of kingpin you are. Must have taken some serious skill to grab so much, Yeah. Big Boy Billy is many things, but he is not easily swayed by flattery. Mostly because he's too stupid to understand your advanced social engineering. The compliments fall upon deaf ears, and you fall on your ass when Billy shoots first. Well, We can all dream, can't we? So, this is the fight available presently in the game. And it's very hard. And I kind of wish I blew up the barrels now, but it is what it is. Or tried to blow up the barrels, I guess it was a 50-50. So, how do I want to play this? I have an extra turn. And I want to use it to murder something. And it's probably going to be her, because she's a bitch. This guy's also a real pain in the ass. How? So what Billy's going to do is he's going to throw a barrel in an empty space. But what if there isn't an empty space? Science? Ah? No, he's down for 2 turns, which really sucks, but hey. It be what it be. Okay, let's go. May the dark gods bless you. With this lovely crit that will save me a lot of pain and agony. Nope. This might do it. Oh, turn 1 kill. Han's wounded, but that's okay. So here's the question now. Okay, he shoots. He shoots, he scores. I have to kill this. This is a huge problem. Fortunately, that's not easy. You're gonna taunt him. I'm gonna take much damage. Wait, the robot provoked him? Oh yeah, this guy gets provoked by whatever... Goodbye, robot. Hello, barrel. Deals 2 damage to all allies and exhausts their ability when destroyed. So basically, I need to make sure this doesn't die. Or else bad things happen. That's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but it's not the hardest thing either with my builds. But now I can't really do a whole lot of damage. That's 3, 7. So I can taunt this guy. I'm going to lose a battle of attrition. I think. Maybe? Maybe I win a battle of attrition. Who knows? I certainly don't. So he's buffing himself. I guess it means I can go for this guy. He's still gonna shoot this. Can I give this armor? Ah. I can. I'll reset my cooldowns to start working on this. As for Barbar. I feel like I have to taunt, but I need to kill something. Okay, this lives. So I'm just gonna go after this guy. Han is so close to death. I believe in you, Han. Mostly. So this guy... Yeah, he provokes whenever you attack him. I can probably kill this turn. I can provoke the boss. So if I kill him, I save myself a lot of trouble. But will you die? You have 10 hit points effectively. So I guess I've decided I'm doing this. I'm provoking the boss. May I provoke this guy? Suppress him and provoke him? I did that to make sure this didn't die, though. Shh. Good job, me. Most of my abilities are on cooldown already. Ugh. This is gonna hurt. Okay. I can't let this one go off. And they're all gonna go after it. Oh, great. Wait. If you taunt the boss... we can. We're alive. We live. We yet draw breath. Oh, he missed too. That's very good for us. Double attack. No big deal. Okay. I have all my spells now. I can provoke to him. I can just keep taunting the boss. How do I deal damage? Okay. That's actually very helpful. And now we taunt the boss. I think I've done it, team. We cut it close with the witch. I almost tried to cheese, too. But I think we're there. The glorious Barbar taunt strat still works. The butt of my gun. Taste it. Revel in it. Alright. GG. Now we just slowly get through this guy's hit points. There are a few ways I can do this. But I literally just keep spamming this. I go back and forth here. So we'll buff you. Do this. Ooh, a 12 crit. You love to see it. You love to see it. Now we have to do this, but first we'll do this. We go, I think, one more round of taunting. Maybe two. So yeah, this was Ragtag Crew. It's, I think it has a lot of potential. I really enjoyed my time playing the beta, and even though, or the playtest, and this is a beta now, so I had fun. I'm not sure if this team comp worked out well. The Mercenary is stranger than I thought he would be. But the Barbar, still supreme. Han, still supreme. I think my favorite team comp was Barbar, Han, and the Technomancer. That was just like an unstoppable support group. But we got level 3 with Barbar. Who's upgrading... This is a combo attack? Okay, just one more damage. Crits deal triple damage. Oh. We did find that item that guarantees crits, but we don't have any other way to increase our crit, I think. This is the baseline taunts. Okay, that just makes the armor better. Broken enemy and get +2 to 3 ability power for the next turn. This removes the armor. No, let's get better armor. It was tough. The way Billy kept blowing up his own loot to end you, this man would have been a treasure for a zealous suicide cult. As it stands, he's more of a treasure box. For you. You loot the remains thoroughly, grabbing everything you can, including Billy's personal support system. Get -3 ability power and a bonus action each turn. Ah. That's not great, but... Now for the real ethical conundrum. After you've dispatched the evil and unpleasant looters, what do you do with their loot? A dozen barrels of colorful, toxic, and/or hallucinogenic chemicals. Return them to their original owners, mayhap? Or maybe not. The barrels are too heavy to carry anywhere, and the closest guild is way too far. Perhaps you'll be a better Samaritan in a different life. In this one, you scavenge the useful metal scrap and just leave the rest of the ingredients here to rot. And that was that. That was Ragtag Crew. So feel free to let me know what you think about the video game. Like I said, I enjoyed my time, so whenever there's another major update, I think I will be here. There are still 3 characters out in the Great Void ready to join our lovely scavengers, and 2 personalities that are not yet available, so who knows when they'll be here. The Rogue is really helpful for taking down, exploding the barrels. She's a weird class, but I like the oddball classes that this game pretty much offers. All of them are kind of weird in their own way. And, yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If you liked it, feel free to like it. If you want to leave a comment, feel free to leave a comment. You know, all the YouTube stuff. Subscribe if you aren't. That was the last one, I think. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video and or stream. Probably a video. Ciao.